Hello, welcome to my Mind Over Matter. My name is Rick. Go ahead and turn on my camera. Bam. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Mine was a little off. I was off all weekend. Not feeling too good with the rain and just the humidity and everything really threw me off. Not feeling good, but decided to come on here for a little bit. See who comes through. Probably be on here for like an hour or maybe 45 minutes, depending on who comes through, who doesn't. I feel like this week is going to be a little challenging for most. It's just seems like it's going to be a busier week. Also, I feel like a lot of things. But I can't really talk about it on YouTube, so I'm going to have to do an exclusive just for Rumble. And I'm thinking about it doing it soon for the near future for Rumble. So those who are on Rumble can catch me. Let me see if I can get Albie. I see you, Albie. I'll hit you up. Give me a second. Let me send you out the link. I'll send this is what I'm going to do. Rumble gets the first hit, the link to the show. So those that are in Rumble, they get the first bid to come on to the show. Just as a thank you for those that are in Rumble. Remember, leave that like. I appreciate it. It helps. It helps the channel. Cyclically, this week is going to be a little bit. It's a lot of twists and turns going on, a lot of secrecies, a lot of people talking behind people's backs, a lot of dirty deeds. And it's going to be like this for like the next 3 weeks. You see my football? My game just started by itself. It just started by itself. Oh, my phone. I don't even have the program open. That's the crazy shit. My phone is not even open. Everything is closed out. Nothing should be coming on. Every time I put it right here next to my cards and my crystal ball, my phone starts going off by itself. The weirdest thing, man. I'm gonna leave it there too, because you know what? At this point, like I said, weird shit is gonna be happening within the next 3 weeks. So I would say try to keep yourself out of messes because it's gonna get dirty. With that said, let's bring in Albie. Yo, Albie.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's happening, man?
It's all cool.
What's going on?
I'm just finish up things and hoping that I'll get paid and shit.
I can barely hear you. I wonder why.
Okay, hold on here. Let me turn off my mic.
Yeah, that was loud. Holy shit. Gotta adjust the levels here.
You hear me?
Okay, it's much better.
Hold on, I gotta turn off my headphones.
Yeah, because
Can you hear me?
yes, I hear you fine.
Okay. Huh. It must be because I got my headphones on and shit.
That's fine. It is what it is.
Maybe my headphones have a mic built into it.
Yeah. Well, I'm
My
just
headphones on my head.
okay. Those are they look like solar they're like soda cans on your head, but they look like two soda cans on your head. You know when you crush them, when you put it, like that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
But the next 3 weeks is gonna be very tough. It's gonna be tough. A lot of emotional toughness, a lot of bickering, a lot of arguments, a lot of instability. There's gonna be. It's right now the wave. It's the vibration is a little strong. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of problems in the next 3 weeks. So from now until let me see, December 4th.
Wow.
And that's this Thanksgiving is right in the middle of it. So
Yeah.
people that listen to me, be smart about your finances. Don't go overspending what you don't have. Um,
Right.
be patient because, like, especially Black Friday, people are not patient, and people tend to get a little wild and they love to fight at Walmart. I don't get it. These people that go into Walmart and they fight over a fucking coffee maker and a toaster. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like they will go blow the bowls for a fucking coffee maker.
That's fucked up.
I'm like, that coffee maker is not worth it. It's not. It's not like a huge 85 screen TV that they're selling it for like $100. That's like different. Which they would never be selling an 85-inch screen television for no $100.
No.
Because then there will be real fights. That's one thing that causes the major brawls at Walmart is televisions, TVs, microwaves, anything electronics. People tend to want to fight over. I mean, fight to the death.
That's really messed up.
Be smart about it. You know, if you can avoid it, avoid it. If you can do it, just be careful on Black Friday. I'm not sure the stores are going to be opening up on Thanksgiving. I heard they weren't going to do it, but there's some stores that still do it. They'll open on Thanksgiving, so to give people a little like head start on their shopping.
Yeah.
I mean, here the economy hasn't been so great um, for retail stores. So let's see how much of a boost this shopping season would give to the economy, because that's all it is you guys are boosting up the economy by these holidays, these uh I don't want to go into the history of these holidays, but these are cash grab holidays. And that's all I see it. I see it as cash grab holidays where the government needs a certain amount of goods to be sold so the government can be able to finance their next year quota for goods and services. So depending on what this year, how we do this year in the holiday season, will determine what will be pretty much spent for next year's budget. So they're gonna try to encourage people to spend all their fucking money and get rid of get all your money and spend and spend and spend and spend. Um, don't need to this year go heavy on spending. Just minimize if you can. You know, if loved ones that you typically get, don't forget them. I'm yawning a little bit because I am tired. So this show is not going to be a long show. It's just letting you know right now. It's going to be a short show. Um, but definitely budget your spending. Put it on a piece of paper. Don't do it mentally. Put it on a piece of paper and write out how much you're willing to spend per gift per person. And then write down all the names, all the pricing, estimate prices for gifts, and then add them all up, and then see if your funds could handle that spending. And make sure your bills are paid first. Make sure your credit cards are paid first. Make sure all your shit is paid first before you go spending. You know, there's people that go spending and they go crazy spending, but then they forget to pay their home bills. And then they're fucked. They're like, oh shit, I gotta pay my bills and I don't have the money. I spent all this shit on gifts. Damn, I gotta take it back and I can get the money. You don't want to do that. Don't be one of those people. Be proactive. Just make sure you get your finances straight and budget right, and you could get someone something nice for $20-$25. I mean, my budget year for this year is between 25 and 30 per person for the people that I know here. Um, and I only got a handful of people. There's about 8 to 10 people. So the budget's going to be pretty good. I'm not too worried about that. I always make sure my bills are paid. And yeah, today I was pretty busy. I wanted to come on earlier today, but I was not feeling too good. I was like, oh, like with the weather, I just felt a little off. Um, but my Miami Dolphins won today, which I'm very happy for. They're 7-3, and yeah, they beat the Cleveland Browns. We beat them up, 39-17. We beat them up, literally, figuratively. And I'm so happy to report that my Miami Dolphins are in first place in the AFC East because the Buffalo Bills decided to lose, and they were playing really good ball, but they just kept these turnovers. They just kept having turnovers. And Minnesota is a pretty good comeback team. So they came back and beat the Buffalo Bills in overtime. So they're now 8-1 with like 5-game lead in their division, which was amazing. I saw that game. I also watched the Green Bay versus the Dallas Cowboys. Congratulations, Green Bay, finally winning a game. It feels good to win, and also it feels good to beat the fucking Cowboys. So I know they're happy. So congratulations to the Green Bay Packers. You see, I could have done a whole segment of betting And people could have betted on the teams that I will pick because all the teams that I pick actually won today. All the ones that I picked won. Go figure. You guys could have made a lot of money. If people were if they were into that gambling stuff, I could have easily helped you win money. Easily. But it's okay. And then what was the other game I saw? I'm happy for the Colts. Colts won against the Raiders 25-20. That was a kind of messy game. It was all right, but it was kind of messy. I did see the first game this morning was with Seattle versus Tampa, Buccaneers versus Seahawks in Germany. Game started at 9:30 in the morning here. It started at 6:30 in the West Coast, but it was a good game. Tom Brady, he kind of like was focused, kind of had a couple of mistakes and so forth, but Tampa was strong enough to hold off and take the win. So congratulations to Tampa. I had Tampa winning also. So that's I don't gamble. I don't use because we could gamble here. We could do the thing. I may do an account one day and do it, but I'm just not big on that type of gambling. Because I'm afraid I'll win big, and it'll be a lot of money. And it's just then you gotta pay taxes on that money. It's just bullshit. Remember, more money, more taxes brings more problems. But if you win big, hey, congrats. But it was okay weekend. The rain just really knocked me out of the loop. The rain energy and dealing with the pressure and the cold because it came with a cold front, so it's dropping the temperatures down, and we're gonna be reaching the 20s. That's again, he's gonna get to that part of the season where it's gonna be really cold for a while, and hopefully we get some snow. But I don't think we're gonna get snow next week. I've been checking in. Let me see. I don't think we're getting snow. Right now, the Chargers are beating the 49ers 16-13. That's in the third quarter. 3 minutes and 38 seconds left. Tomorrow's game was going to be an interesting game. It's the Eagles versus the Washington Commanders. Eagles, they undefeated. I think they can win that game. Let's see here. I want to see next week's games, so I could tell people who to bet on or who I think will be good. You won't be able to bet on my team next week because they're off. They're off next week, so there's no games for my Dolphins. They got a bye week. Let's see. Got the Titans versus the Packers. I think that's in Green Bay. If it's in Green Bay, you're gonna have to go with Green Bay. Titans are 6-3, and the Packers are 4-6. Packers could wake up because they just had a really good game against the Cowboys, and I feel like this team is starting to wake up and get their shit together. Bears and Falcons. If the Falcons could get their shit together, Bears are okay. If I was the Bears, I wouldn't want to win out. I would try to get a better seeding in the draft. So I would kind of like not do too much. But I'll take the Falcons on that one because they're playing in Atlanta. The Browns versus the Bills. The Bills will take care of the Browns. And that's all I gotta say. Eagles versus the Colts. I think it's gonna be a closer game than what is anticipated. But the Eagles could be able to win that one. Jets versus Patriots. Oh boy. See, if it was for me, I'd be like, I want the Patriots to win. I want the Patriots to win because that way my Dolphins will get a little space in the AFC East. So I'm gonna go with the Patriots just because I want the Jets to lose. I want the Jets to lose. They're in my same division. Rams versus the Saints. I think the Rams could come back in this one and win that game. Lions versus the Giants. Man, both teams are. Lions they're still working on it. I think they're going to be a good team, but not right now. This is not. I don't think this is the year for them. I think maybe next year it's going to be a better year for the Lions. So I would have to give this game to the Giants. Ravens versus Panthers. I'll go with Ravens. Commanders versus Texans. I'll go Commanders. Raiders versus Broncos. Definitely got to go with Broncos. Cowboys versus Vikings. Big time show. That's a big time game. And big time games, I'm going with Vikings. Bengals versus Steelers. Depends if the Bengals get other injured players back. If they do, the Bengals could do a number on the Steelers. Chiefs versus Chargers. Chiefs. 49ers versus Cardinals. I'll have to go 49ers on that one. And then the Jaguars, Seahawks, and Buccaneers are on a bye. And of course, the Dolphins are on a bye. So it's good because my team, the Miami Dolphins, are in first place in the AFC East. And that's cool. That's very cool. And they won 4 games straight. And they're in first place. They're in first place by like half a game. It's because the 2 other teams below them, they had a break. They had a bye already, which is a week off. Now the Dolphins are going. They're going into their week off 7-3. And those 3 games, Tua Tagovailoa, he didn't even play. Tua didn't even play those 3 games, and those are the 3 games they're like this because he wasn't in the system. But when Tua's in and he's focused, he wins games. So hopefully we get them into the playoffs. Would be nice if we get them to the playoffs. Let me see who they playing the rest of the season. Gonna wrap up the show soon. There's mostly like an open talk, but it's like more of a football talk. Okay. Dolphins play Houston Sunday, November 27th at 1 o'clock. Dolphins can win that game. Dolphins can win that game. Sunday, December 4th at San Francisco. Oh boy. 4:05 p.m. That's the game that's going to tell me that's a game this is gonna be a hard stretch for Miami actually. So it's gonna be a tough stretch because we gotta play San Francisco, LA Chargers, Buffalo Bills, Green Bay Packers, New England Patriots, New York Jets. It's not a good stretch. So but I say we could beat Houston, we could beat San Francisco, we could beat the Chargers. We already beat Buffalo, motherfuckers, but it's gonna be a good game. Green Bay, I think Miami could take on Green Bay. I think Miami could take Green Bay. Uh, Miami already, no, we lost to New England. Maybe Miami could get New England. It's gonna be at New England. Shit. Green Bay at least has to play in Miami, and Green Bay doesn't play good in the heat. They do not play good in Florida. Every time they go to Florida, like it's not good. And they're playing at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's going to be a bitch. And that game's in December 25th. It's a Christmas game. So Merry Christmas, Miami. You're gonna be playing Green Bay Packers at 1 o'clock Christmas Day. Shit, that would have been a great Christmas Day gift for me. I would have fucking gone to the stadium to watch the game. Damn, I wish I was in Miami. I wish I was in Miami. I need to get to Miami. Um, New England Patriots will be tough. I think New England is always a tough game with them, and the Jets also. It's always going to be close and tough with them. We kind of had them, but they got away from us at the end. So they did beat us by a few scores, which is okay. But they turned it up at a time where we were kind of struggling. And that's part of the loss that we didn't have Tua. So I'm telling you, when Tua plays, it's going to be totally different. And we almost won without Tua against Minnesota. That's the other team that we lost. And Minnesota's doing so good. They're 8-1. I'm so proud of them. So, see, I wouldn't mind playing if we had a let's say a playoffs, and let's say Miami makes it to the playoffs, and we make it to the Super Bowl. Miami makes it to the Super Bowl. If I'm a dreamer, all right. I would not mind playing freaking Minnesota. I think there are such they're they're a good team. They're a good team. They got good chemistry, very good connected chemistry. Like their energy is so hyped. Like they have good, really, really, really good energy. So I wouldn't, it could be happening. It could be possible that this is the year that you get like Philadelphia versus Minnesota type of game, and the winner goes to the Super Bowl. That would be amazing. That would be a good NFC championship game. And I hope that Minnesota wins. I hope Minnesota wins because I hope my Miami Dolphins make it too. And I want it to be Minnesota versus Miami because we got payback, bitch. We got paid back. And let me tell you, the team that we have today is a new beast. It's a new animal. We have our players that we traded for are great. They're being super productive. The team is starting to awaken. And yeah, and they're going into a bye week. So they got time to practice and get more and get that teamwork, and get them on that playbook and get the new guys that came in to really, get that playbook down. And I tell you, it's gonna be a good season. It's gonna be a very good season for the Miami Dolphins if they keep it up. They need to keep it up. But Tampa can make it to the playoffs, and they're playing horrible. Tampa is gonna make it to the playoffs like with a 500 schedule. like winning 500 at 500. Like they're gonna be like one of the teams that get lucky, like goes in 99. Because right now they're 5-5, and they're in sole possession of first place by one game over Atlanta. So if Atlanta loses this week, they're going to be in danger of falling back to Tampa. So, and Tampa already beat them this year. Let me check their schedule. Tampa already beat Atlanta 21-15, and they do play them again at the end of the season. The last game of the season, they play each other. So it's going to be something interesting if you guys are into the NFL. I know it's a rigged system. I'm just going by the energy of the games and how the team calls to me. That's all I see. All I do is check out the energy and feel the energy. Like, okay, Giants are doing awesome. Philadelphia is doing awesome. Seattle they're a good team. San Francisco is gonna wake up. Um, Minnesota is a good team. They got so good chemistry, man. That team. Do it for Prince. Do it for Prince. Um, Green Bay's gonna wake up, so that's just a little beast that's sleeping. Once that beast wake up and it starts snowing in Green Bay, that's it. Green Bay will start winning again. So they started winning. They started today by beating the Dallas Cowboys, 31-28 in overtime. And then Tampa. Let me see for the AFC. For the AFC, Miami Dolphins, Buffalo Bills, Jets has an opportunity to make it to the playoffs. It's gonna be hard. One comes in first place is gonna be the one that gets the bye. I feel. Kansas City is a really good team. Baltimore, they're okay. Miami beat them, but they're okay team. And then Tennessee and Indianapolis. There's going to be a battle between them two. And they're both pretty weak, but I have a feeling that Indianapolis is going to wake up. And I think they're going to have the opportunity to overtake Tennessee because I think Tennessee has a strong schedule coming up. Let me check Tennessee real quick. Check their schedule. Yeah, they got a tough schedule coming up. Oof. Holy shit, I wouldn't want their schedule. My team would not want this schedule. Hell the fuck no. They got to play Green Bay at 8:15 at night. You know how cold it's going to be? You know how cold it's going to be? Oh, man. So this is what Tennessee has to go. They got to play Green Bay. They got to play Cincinnati Bengals. Then they got to play at Philadelphia Eagles. And then they have to play Jacksonville Jaguars. And then play LA Chargers. I think the easy game is going to be the Houston game, which is the day before Christmas. And then the Dallas game is going to be a tough game for them. And then Jacksonville at the end. And Jacksonville at the end always surprised every fucking team. I don't know why. But Jacksonville is the type of team when they love knocking people off the playoffs. They do it every fucking year. You think they're not going to win, and all of a sudden they just play like this crazy defense, exotic defense, and then they start winning. They just start winning. But I forgot where's the Super Bowl is this year. Where's the Super Bowl this year? I think it's in Arizona. Let me see. I think it's in Arizona. I don't know. I have to check because I really don't know where the. I could Google it. Oh, shit. Yeah, Arizona, Glendale. It's going to be at Super Bowl 57. It's going to be held at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, Sunday, February 12th. At kickoff time will be at 3:30 in the afternoon. And this is where the singer who's going to be bringing back her Illuminati and her craziness and beautifulness, because she's very beautiful, great singer, Rihanna. I wonder who she's going to bring out with her, because these artists, they would have another person that come on, and they have like other groups or other singers come and help, because it's kind of like a 10-minute show. So it's kind of crazy having a 10-minute concert in the middle of a Super Bowl game, but that's where they get all the attention. That's why that's the main show. That's where they pay the big money, because that's where a lot of eyes will be watching. It's going to be watching the commercials, and they will be watching the halftime show. And this year is Rihanna. So, and Rihanna, she's not bad on the eyes, and she does sing pretty good. Kind of iffy about her. Her energy has me iffy about her. I just feel like she does things, sometimes out of spite. And she's been very tired of bullshit. But it's okay. They can have Rihanna go ahead and do her thing. I'm gonna get off here in about 8 minutes, so it's a short show. Smoke my joint, chill out. I'll say I'll come back on tomorrow. I got physical therapy tomorrow, so I need for them to loosen me up because I'm jacked up. My neck hurts, my back hurts, my body's just really stiff. So it's not good right now. It would be nice to go to the Super Bowl. I've never been to the Super Bowl. I wanted to go to the Super Bowl when I was little. This is when I was like, I forgot what year it was. What year? It was in the 80s. I was a little jit. And I wanted to go to the Super Bowl, but my dad didn't take me. My dad should have taken me, but he didn't. So those are core memories lost, because where you have your core memories, where you have everlasting memories that is stored in your brain somewhere in there. And they're soft memories where you tend to, remember for a couple of days and then forget about it. So the most important, for your brain, is the core memories, is where you have everlasting, never really gets deleted. It's always there in your mind. Even if you get Alzheimer's and dementia, those memories are always in your head, no matter what.
So when you're talking about Alzheimer or dementia,
Mm-hmm.
what
So,
somebody trying to do witchcraft or sorcery or any magic and trying to blind you of your memories? Let's just say somebody in your family was raped by such and such, and based on the person's memory in their head, how can the attacker, if they know something superstitious, it cause your brain, traumatic injuries on your brain? I mean, I know your brain can recover, but your life will never be the same again. But
it's never
how?
it's never the same when you have a traumatic brain injury. Because I suffered from a traumatic brain injury, and you're talking right. You're asking the question, and I'm the person that went through it. So,
Yeah,
um, figured that question would come, right?
yeah,
It's years and years and years and years, and still, still have problems with PTSD.
wow.
And I smoke a lot of medicine, smoke my marijuana. It helps with the PTSD, post stress disorder. Well, it's it's not really a disorder. It should be like injury because it's like um, this post traumatic stress. And I know my doctors are trying to change from D for PTSD for disorder and make it more I for injury because it's a brain injury, not a disorder. So it does cause problems. Like for me, it's a fucking roller coaster going back to memory lane.
Like a corkscrew for me.
It's like a movie, right? And I'm looking at the movie from the outside. It's like, do I want to talk about what I went through? Fuck no, not tonight. Because it's a lot what I went through. So yeah, I'm about to get off here. We're just chit chatting. So you want to join the chat, you're more than welcome. Stay on topic. But when you have like post traumatic stress disorder, you get a lot of confusion. Sometimes you get vertigo, get hard time sleeping at night. You know, you do get insomnia. You do get depression, deep depression, stress, get a heavy stress, and anxiety. Our friend anxiety. See, but I treat my anxiety with medical marijuana, no, marijuana, weed, whatever you want to call it. It's legal here, so it helps me with my pain and helps me sit here for the amount of time that I do and the hours that I do this for. You know, I do this for a very long time, and um, it's something else. You know, I did post the link to the show on Rumble because I'm doing a new thing. I want people to, if they want to come through the show, you gotta come in through Rumble. The link's already posted on Rumble. That's like a barrier because if they really want to come in and talk, well, you're gonna have to jump the hoops and the fire to come in. So go to rumble.com/MyMindoverYourMatter, and the link is in the chat. So that's how I'll be got in. I'll be got in by coming in through Rumble, I'll be already went through the fire. That motherfucker, his feet's already burnt. That's why his picture's the fire. We were talking about fire. So yeah, it's like you just gotta, because I want people to start going through Rumble. Because eventually I want to do the, you know, talking about other things on Rumble, getting a psychic opinion, you know, open talk, because I love doing open talk. Open talk is another show that I do. This is actually the first open talk I've done on Rumble. So congratulations, Rumble. You're probably the first open talk. But this is not the one that I promised you guys on Rumble. The one I want for Rumble is going to be an exclusive. Only can be seen on Rumble, like not on YouTube. So I want to get people accustomed, all my subscribers to go over to Rumble, start up an account. Once your account is up, then go search for me, My Mind Over Your Matter. Or you could just, when you're on a computer, you could go rumble.com/My Mind Over Your Matter. It's fun. I mean, I think that's the least we got to do to get people to go over to the other side. When you open a gate and you get you get the horses or the bulls through it, and they're strong animals, right? Because sometimes you can't tell them what to do. It's hard to get people to follow and tell them what to do. But
yeah,
we got to show them the way into Rumble and get them into Rumble. No, because I
well,
want to do more exclusives on the weekend on Rumble. But for order for me to do that, I need more people on Rumble. Like people that come through, they really want readings. They really want to talk about certain topics and open your mind on an open talk. Dude, this is gonna be the show to do it. It's gonna help a lot of people. We're gonna get a lot of that energy out of you. We're gonna get the energy out of you. And there's a lot of energy people have. I feel it. I know. I can feel the energy. You guys are hyped. Especially Angel. Angel, you hyped. I'm gonna put it on for YouTube. Because I want Angel to come in. But I know he'll do the Rumble. He'll get the Rumble. But next time we're gonna make sure you get it through. You're gonna get it through Rumble. The link is gonna be posted on Rumble. So people want to come onto the show, they have to come through Rumble. If they're serious, this is how I know if people are serious. Because then you have your bullshitters, and there's a lot of bullshitters in my chat room. So it's like we got to figure it out. So this is the plan my mind has given me for you guys. If you want to come onto the show, the link will be posted at the beginning of the show on rumble.com/My Mind Over Your Matter. And if you really want to come on, you go through that channel. And it comes on the same way as you would on YouTube. And you can ask me stuff. Ask me stuff. But it's gonna bring in Angel. Yo, Angel.
Hey, Rick, I thought that you were going to be live last night, but I'm happy to see you live tonight. Hope your Sunday going well.
Kind of got dropped off.
It's going pretty good. It's
that's
right.
good. You guys can hear me just fine, right? I'm not cutting up or anything, am I?
No, you're fine.
That's good. But I will say this: my Sunday has been going great so far. And yesterday, I had to say goodbye to some people. No one passed away or anything. But ever since April or May of this year, I've had some the church people come to my house
Well,
for
I'm gonna put on
visitation.
mute, Rick, because I gotta go to the fridge and give me something to drink, so I'm
All right.
gonna stay on. I'll have mute.
All right. Go ahead, Angel.
Just want to have Albie finish what he was gonna say before I continue.
Okay.
I had some like church people or elders, as they're called, when they're not like elders. They're like a church that has came visiting my house for the last several months there since the time that I had mentioned of like April or May of this year. And in the beginning, when I got a knock on my door, they were looking for what appeared to be the previous resident, but then offered if I want to them to come. And for a while, I allowed them and all that. But they had given me a thing called the Book of Mormon and all that. And then the times that they were visiting, it just felt cumbersome. And what made it even more cumbersome is in sometime this past summer, the church pastor that often drove me to church there, he had asked if I wanted to be baptized, which kind of made it a bit awkward for me there. And the church I went to in Minnesota never had visitations nor asked the participants that went to the church that I went to in Minnesota if they wanted to be baptized. So yesterday, I had they had came to my house because there was a scheduled visit, but I actually had told them that I didn't want them to be coming to my house no more, nor do I plan on going to their church anymore, and just handed them the stuff that they gave to me in the time that they were visiting me and all that. And they asked like what is wrong with what makes them cumbersome. I explained to them about the visitations and the fact that the pastor asked if I wanted to be baptized, and explained to them how the previous church I went to, and then told them that if there's ever a time that I want to go back to church, it will probably be a different one other than the one, because I'll be quite honest, I only went like 4 times to the church that they have visited my house numerous times of, and just it was totally different from the church that I went to in Minnesota that made me believe in myself and all that. And it just was cumbersome to where I just need to tell the honest to God the truth about the visitations and the pastor asking if I want to be baptized, and just rightfully decline their visitations from here on out, and let them know what I felt uncomfortable of, if you know what I mean, Rick.
Okay. I'm filling out some cards for you. All right. I pulled out the double card, the 9 of Cups, the Judgment Day in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, and then the Knight of Wands. I love when I do these cards because when I'm talking with people, I pull cards while I'm talking with them because I'm confirming what the energy is telling me. And the story you're telling me, I'm feeling the anger, I'm feeling the scene, like I'm there.
Yeah.
So
But I'm pretty sure you understand, Rick. I will probably plan on going to church again in the future, or probably in 2023 of next year there, but it just won't be the church that I had the elders visit on several occasions. And there was like about 2 or 3 visits a week there on average. And the visits over time just got too much. And I'll be quite honest, in the time when they weren't coming, when my dad was here there, I kind of felt better off without them. Maybe it's just because the visitations and everything of what the church has to offer just kind of wasn't the kind of church I had hoped that it would be, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, I'm trying to fix the camera here.
And I love you too, Rick. You know I love you and all that there, and I always will, because me and you have known each other for over 5 years and going on to 6 years soon.
I don't know. That's like a jail sentence for people.
But I'm happy to have known you for that long, and you'll always be one of the originals or OGs of mine.
That's what's up. Okay, I'm gonna enter the studio now. 1 second. Bring the camera on.
Oh,
Look at that. I put it on mute and the shit still fucking make noise. Let me make it big. Okay. So these are the cards I pulled out.
oh, cool.
And I feel like that's what they were trying to do to you. Keep you captive. Because they know you have energy. And you have there's something about you that I know you're gonna be having more of. And then the reverse judgment. It's not your calling right now. It's not like you have to be doing it. Man, I don't go to church. I just don't. I just don't believe in hypocrisy and history, like their history lessons. Something always tells me there's more to the story. That's always, every time I go to the church, that's all I always hear. There's more to the stories that you're hearing. So you got the judgment in reverse, the hangman in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. So you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, and everything is coming to you like the way you're gonna go at it. It all depends on you.
Yep.
Because it's basically upon you. And I feel like that issue should be a problem. Just, it'll be all right. You can get over that. All right, let me close that out. Let me take this out. Actually, let me just drop it off. Sorry, my mind or your matter. You're going to have to go to the back room. Okay. So, basically, the shit that you're going through, you're getting through it, you know what you're doing. It shouldn't be a worry,
And I'm not. I'm just doing what I feel is right, and
stop stressing yourself out.
Yeah, I'm just doing what I feel is right, and that stuff that I know is either cumbersome for me or not cumbersome, just so that I could put myself in the future and light that I know that I feel is right for me, without feeling like scared or hesitant or any type of uncumbersome way there that really is not suitable for me, if you know what I mean, Rick.
Yeah, man. You gotta break from your comfort zone, man, because you're just too comfortable. So it's like, just get back to what you're doing, man, because don't let shit you or tie you down.
And I will. You have helped me in several ways, and so has everyone else over the years there. And you'll always be the OG.
Yeah, part of the old group, the old hags. No, because it was a long time ago. So yeah, I do feel the years. My back hurts. I'm getting a new chair. give me a few weeks. I'm getting a new chair. I'm getting a new chair. I'm actually gonna get a plastic
But
thing for my
but
desk area.
But Rick, if I could give you a hug in person right now, I will most definitely would, because that's how much I seriously love you and all that there, because we've known each other going on 6 years soon here, and you always be one of the originals there, and which is why I'm always happy to be up here with you.
I'm a good psychic. I just, many people, they a lot of people don't know what I do or what I'm capable of. That's the shit. I've been through you with your shit,
Yep,
all your shit,
yep.
and it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? Because I just draw the cards and then I see what I see and tell you what I tell you, and look how far it's gotten you. It's gotten you to where you're at today.
Yep.
In those 5 years, not only me, but like other card readers were helping you too. It wasn't
Yep.
just only me. It was also who else was Lois helped. Um hold on. Who else helped? There was a lot of fucking people that
Yeah.
helped. I feel like there was a lot of people that helped. I know Amber helped.
Yeah, Amber helped. There's a whole bunch of people over the years in the beginning. There were back in like 2017, Rick, that have helped and all that. And I love and appreciate everything not only that you have done, but
It's all
also
documented.
everyone else have done in the year that we've met and all that helped me believe in myself and stand up to what I want to try to always achieve and all that, but also in terms of standing up against those that make me uncomfortable. They're like the whole thing with my father and all that. But you know where I'm coming from. I love you guys so much.
And his whole story is documented on my YouTube. So it's within the 300 shows. I'm sorry. There's actually 303 now because it keeps climbing. It's in there and it's documented on my channel. So, because every time I talk to Angel, I talk to him through this way, through YouTube, and other people come and talk with him. Like right now, I'm gonna get MJW on. Hello,
Hey,
MJ. Say, bitch, you had me waiting forever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had you waiting. I saw you there. She didn't step away, and then she's like, damn it, I'm coming. Give me a second. It's when she gets on, but she's on. So that happens. You have to unmute yourself. So if you're gonna talk, just unmute yourself when you're ready. But you, Angel, I see your shit. I told you you're gonna have a good year. I told you, 2023. You have the fucking Super Bowl next year. I didn't know that.
yeah, the Super Bowl is going to be held here in Arizona. This season comes February of the new year, and it's going to be a pretty great packed kind of show. And I've been following all the news stories and all that. And when it was first announced, the Cardinals Stadium was looking for volunteers to help get things set up and all that. And I don't know what it's like now, but a lot of people complained about how there wasn't any type of compensation or anything. But it's the Super Bowl, and I see where people are complaining. But at the same time, if I had interest of volunteering, I would more than likely, most definitely spend my time volunteering there. If
I think you're gonna do it. As a psychic, I'm telling you right now. I'll pull another card. Oh shit! Oh my god!
I don't know if they're still
My
looking
card.
for people.
Angel, my card. You need to listen to me, boy.
All right.
Hold on. Let me show you. Hold on. Where's the camera? Fucking camera. Give me a second. I pulled out my card. I had to feel like, when this card comes out, dude. Oh, my stomach is like. This is my card. Hold on. Is my camera on? Oh shit! I'm not showing. Look at my card.
Oh my goodness.
I drew out my card, dude. This is rare that I ever draw out my card. This is my card. The Magician. And it came out. So you need to listen. This card comes out because I think this is a pure this is like a hammer to the head. If you don't take it that way, man, there's something up with you. But I love seeing my card. I love seeing my card. Okay. Oh, yeah, you definitely gotta listen, dude. You're gonna go to the Super Bowl. You're gonna have so much fucking fun there. It's like a whole. You're gonna be there for like weeks. It's because they have so many activities there and so many things you could do. It's like you could. Oh man, I would like to go to see the Super Bowl. I'll go. I'll go to Arizona. I don't know where I'll stay, but maybe I'll stay in Angel House. But it has to be cold. I can't sleep in the heat. That's my only complaint. I have to stay in the cold. But when I see my card, oh man, the Magician, man. That's the highest card. I feel like it's the highest
stuff there.
That comes out. That's very rare.
Yep.
Angel, you see this coming out? It's very rare. I had a feeling it was gonna come out. Like I didn't think it was gonna come out like that. Because I was asking about your job. It's like, boom, listen to me. Like you're gonna have so much fun in that Super Bowl. It's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be a lot of work. I'm gonna let you know right now. Fucking Super Bowl is a lot of work. But
if they're still looking for volunteers, then most definitely. But I don't know if they still are or not.
Yeah, they're gonna need you. As a psychic, I'm letting you know right now. They're gonna need you. So I would definitely look into it. And if you want to be in it, that's and not in the game because of course not. But because my team's gonna be there. If Miami's there, okay, listen to me. Okay. If Miami makes it to the Super Bowl, then I may have to fly to Arizona. That would be crazy. But I would have to fly to Arizona to go to the Super Bowl. This is the Miami Dolphins. And so it's like, that's my team. So if they make it this year, oh man, I'll have to go over there and I can visit Angel at work too. I'm like, Angel! So I'm screaming at him.
But if the Cardinals can do all that they can to get into the wild card the playoff time and then succeed in the entire playoffs and make it, I don't know if this has happened or when was the last time, but if the Cardinals were to, in miracle, do everything that they can to make it to the Super Bowl, I think this would be the first or however long last time it had happened to where a home team played at the stadium the Super Bowl was held there.
Last year?
Last year?
Yep, last year with Los Angeles and the Rams won.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that there.
Yeah, that was more of a something fishy was about that one. Anyhow, Arizona team making to the Super Bowl? No. I'm sorry to tell you they're not gonna make it. It's just because they're okay team. They're just like missing two players. Two good players they're missing for them to be back into a good, fast, how they used to be. But I
Yeah.
don't think this year's the year. I mean, this year they're gonna try, but they're missing like two good people. They're trying to get the shit together, and plus the new Call of Duty came out too, and Murray's really into the Call of Duty, so it's gonna be. It's okay if you don't make it. It's fine because I'm thinking it's gonna be either the Eagles or Minnesota.
Oh.
It's gonna be out of those two teams. It's gonna be either Eagles or Minnesota, right? The surprise team, okay? The surprise team, which it would kind of suck if they made it. Which I don't think so. The Buccaneers. Just because they're starting to get their little mojo back, and they got Godwin back, so they're gonna open up the field more, and they're gonna be more aggressive. So yeah, that's a wild card team. But at least for the NFC, I think it's gonna be between Philadelphia, definitely Philadelphia, and Minnesota. Damn, that's fucked up, Angel. Yeah, you're right. Well, you're from Minnesota. See,
I was from Minnesota for the longest time in the services I was in.
the Super Bowl. No, they better not. Oh, that'd be cool if they did. They had some good. They got very good chemistry. That team has very good chemistry. They got a very good chemistry team, and they're winning. They're 8-1. So shit, that's better. Well, the 8-0 is the best one, but 8-1 to me is like that was the first game of the season too, and they won like 8 straight games. I think it is. Let me check. So let me check, confirm. Okay, it's confirmed. That's with Minnesota. Where's Minnesota? Here it is, Minnesota. Let me see the schedule. Okay, they lost the second game, and it was to the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, so they're not going to see each other until they get back to the playoffs. Okay, they lost 24-7, and this was in Philadelphia. Okay, and this was the second game of the season. Second game of the season. So it was kind of fresh in the season, and Philadelphia won that game. And these people went on a winning streak, but like winning pretty good close games. They beat Detroit. Okay, the first game they beat was Green Bay. They lost. They beat Green Bay 23-7. Then they lost to the Eagles 24-7. They beat Detroit 28-24. New Orleans, they beat them 28-25. Chicago 29-22. My team, motherfuckers, I want payback. I want to go to the Super Bowl against fucking Minnesota this year. That'd be a fucking Super Bowl. Miami lost 24-16. It was a close game. Then they beat Arizona. They beat Arizona 34-26. They beat Washington 20-17. Buffalo. They just beat Buffalo today. Minnesota beat Buffalo. Angel.
Wow.
I'm telling you, they're talking about Buffalo going to the Super Bowl. They beat them 33-30. So they could possibly meet in the Super Bowl. I want to face the motherfucking Eagles or Minnesota. If the Eagles are still there undefeated, Miami should be the ones to knock them off because they're the only ones with 72, the year 72 perfect season.
But
So
but I'll be quite honest. The throughout the playoffs and the World Series, I thought that maybe the Philadelphia Phillies was gonna win the World Series, but I was surprised to see.
Houston's too fucking strong, man. Houston's too strong. Like
Yeah,
Phillies, because they're in my division. Because I like the Marlins, so I have to watch the Phillies because they're in my division.
but yeah, like you said, Houston was
And drink.
is too strong
Well, I'll tell you right now, Houston had a really good team.
this
Really
year.
good team. Powerful team. Like, holy shit, they were very powerful. They were in sync. You know what I mean? They were really dialed in. So Philadelphia, they got good late when they needed to, but when they went to the World Series, they really met a really good team. You know, a very good team. So at least they got 2 wins out of it. Sure.
But you know, you always be a winner to me, right?
Thank you. Um, I'm just surprised to see my card tonight. That's really cool. MJW, what's up?
Evening. How are you guys?
I'm good. I'm just here mesmerizing my card and
Great to meet you, MJW.
Hi.
been talking about a lot of the sports, you know, because I'm a psychic, right? So I feel energy. So when I see these sports games and I see these things and I just feel the energy of the teams and stuff and what they're doing, like kind of see like the future. So someone who bets on money, you know, on the games, this is a hobby of mine. I just tell people I'm not playing or making money off of it. I'm just like, maybe play this team. You know,
Oh wow. I've
I
not
play
played Team
I play the
Speed.
win. I don't play the spread. I play the win.
Hmm.
I mean the spread. I could play the spread too, but that's energy. That's feeling the team, looking the locker room, feeling the locker room, the weight room, like astroplaning, like through like the whole locker room, and see, you know, if what's up, you know. And I just see everything. I see the chartboard. I see them. Like I see a lot of movement, but it's like you can tell who's gonna win.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like a storyline. With the NFL, it's kind of rigged. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So they like drama.
Oh, that's true.
They love drama. They love okay, people getting injured and drama and divas because there's a lot of diva players. Um, they think they're too good, you know.
Yeah, I see that one.
But that's what entertainment too. That's like with singing entertainment. Every genre, like sports wise, they always have someone that like supposed to be the like number one, right? Always number one.
Hmm.
Why are we always fighting to be one? I wouldn't want to be one. It's just like up there, you just like, you know, there's people that try to put themselves that high, you know, to be the one and only.
Gotta
Like,
give up a lot for that, depending on what area you're in.
mm, because people really, and when they look up and stuff, it's like I don't know. Mm, I just feel like they're not looking far enough or really putting their energy out. A lot of people say they have they're cleansing their energy. They're not doing that. It's like you tell them they don't listen. So it's like I don't know what else to say to them, because my spirits they get mad,
Mm.
and then when they come back to the show, then I have to eat them up, and it's like it's not me, it's the spirits that just it's kind of like angry calls, angry messages. If they don't come in when I come in, their spirits get mad,
Ooh.
and then I have to deal with it here.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. But I deal with them because I deal with them every day. This is something
Mhm.
I do every day, and those messages they just come to me. So sometimes it's a loud like ring in my left ear, but more like a static. Sounds like one of those old televisions from like the 70s when you leave it on,
Mhm.
like that static electricity sound.
After the closing at night, it goes into static screen.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I hear on my left ear. Hmm.
I just figured that was part of an old injury. I hear
You know,
static all the time in my left side.
well, with the well, we talk about PTSD, but from the injuries, because people got knocked in their head, or people got fallen, and they, they have these issues too,
Mhm.
especially when you get older. When you get older, like I'm not that old, but I'm getting there. I'm just halfway, I guess. Try to keep it young for as long as I can. Um, but when you don't feel good, it really like the metal inside really paralyzes. Really like not make you want to do things. Make you very like makes me yawn more. Makes me tired. Makes me like it's still in the phase of changing. It's not fully cold. It's just my body hasn't adapted to it yet. It's going to adapt to the cold, but it's in the beginning stages, and it hurts. See, sitting in this chair really hurts. So um, I'll be getting another chair. So it's like a $300 chair. I just need it for my back. If I'm gonna be sitting here for hours and talking, and all of us here, and I could broadcast for you guys, and I want
Make
to be
you some rub while you're at it, while you're waiting on your chair.
put some what?
Make yourself some rub.
Rub.
Uh-huh.
What I need is a hammer.
Say what?
What I need is a hammer.
Oh.
You said what?
Get the hammer. Get the hammer.
Mm.
Oh, because they do that at, some
But get
places.
you some 9-pound
They get
hammer.
this. Yeah, they get
Smoke
the.
that. That'll help.
It's a stick. It's like a stick and has a point, like kind of like a flathead, and they go to your area and then they. It's like a chisel.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I need. And right in like on the side spine, it's because like my spine is so fucking crazy with the arthritis.
Mm.
Oh man, I think that's one of the worst spots to get arthritis is in your spine. I laugh about it because what else am I gonna do? Am I gonna
Yes.
sit here and cry about it? It's like
It won't do you no good.
nah, it just hurts.
Just cry about it. I mean, really.
Yeah, because it's time for me to take the medicine. That's why my body acts out when it's time to take the medicine. But I'll take it before I go to sleep. It's my body is a prison, man. When you have a traumatic experience, it's very like and the present. It's like you feel it. You're still going through it. It's like it hurts. And
Yeah, the body has memory.
yeah,
And
it could
carries
be
it for years and years and years.
it could be the mind.
And
It don't
lifetime.
have to be physical. It's just, it can be mental. It could be, a whole bunch of like stress and depression, anxiety. This time of the year, a lot of people get sick for the holidays. As much they want to celebrate it, but the more they celebrate, the more people get sick because they get depressed and stuff because maybe they lost their loved ones or things happen. Tragedy. Like the airplane that crashed. Six
Yeah.
people died in that accident with the Piper plane and that B-17, I think it was,
Mm-hmm.
over in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the video. I was like, what? I said it. I was like, they're like, when I saw it, I thought they're dead. They're dead. Like whoever's in there, they're dead. So there's no surviving that. Okay. So then they came up with the number 6. That 6 people died. I'm like, midterms passed, plane crash in Dallas where JFK died. One of those amigos died in Houston or Dallas or around Texas. There's Houston, he died. So like, I feel like Texas has been under attack.
Yes.
With negative energy. Like Texas have been hit with negative energy. Like a lot of, because they have amigos. Because things make it. This is amigos is 3 members in a group, and one of the third member or the third person or the of the group died, and he was part of a big group, a hip hop group. You have 3, and then that's 1, and then see that's 6. 316, Austin 316. I just whooped your ass. No, not Austin 316, but a 3. I see the 1 and the 6. And then the way they crashed too, that was crazy. That was really crazy. That was sad because I knew it had to take more than one person to fly that vehicle. For 1, 2, you have other people in there, like probably documenting the experience and stuff, or like for history or whatever. They was probably having a documentation or something. And there was I think 3 people, I think, in the bigger one. Maybe no, there was 1 in the Piper, 4 in the big one. No, it's 5 in the big one. The energy's telling me that. And the small plane, there was 1 person. But his energy is telling me that he did not see them. His energy is so guilty right now. Not guilt, but like guilt that he did do it, but he didn't do it on purpose. Energy. Like he's crying. He's devastated. He's crying because like the people were innocent in that plane. So when they crashed, like they were screaming. They were screaming on the way down, and when they hit, that was it. Like that was it. That was it. It was instantly. But it happened as a flash for them. Like they went down in a flash. So it didn't really take long for them to die.
No suffering.
Yeah, it was like super. But when they hit the ground, that was it. Their spirits were gone. They was done. So it was like a traumatic entry into another energy level that they got into. What day did that happen? I'm curious.
I have no idea. I didn't know about it.
Damn. Let me see if I can find out. I think it was supposed to, I think it was Friday. And if it was Friday, it was 11/11. Let me see. Look, another person dead at 38. 38. That's a club, I think, right? 38 club.
Do we got a fucking baby? I'm not checking.
It's a lot of weird things going on. Like a lot of weird. A lot of deaths too.
Hmm.
A lot of deaths. Damn. Let's see if I can find them. It should be on here because it was on here. I'm checking on. Yeah, that pageant queen thing was crazy. That I spoke about yesterday.
No, leave that alone.
Let's see here. Gallagher passed away. That's nuts. Poor Gallagher.
Oh,
He passed away. Aaron Carter passed away too. Twitter's leftists passed away off of Twitter. Their careers that I mean.
yeah.
Mm. And the thing is that Elon Musk kind of really saved them because they were going bankruptcy. That's crazy. Damn, I'm trying to find it here, but I don't see it on the cycle. I gotta go through YouTube. Trying to see if I can find it on another network. Because I could have sworn it was part of the news cycle. But I forgot what day it fell. That's a lot of news.
What kind of plane was it? I mean, was it?
It was a military, but it was old school. It was a celebration of I think it was World War II. It was an old plane and a
About B-1 bomber?
B-17.
Oh, B-17 bomber. Okay.
The one from the war.
Yeah.
They're mostly like gunner ships.
Yeah, I know what the B models are always going to be the gunners. That's bad.
Yeah. I just thought they would have the news cycle here. I thought I saw it here, but I guess they're back to their bullshit. I could look it up. I just thought I could come a fan. Oh yeah, the person who won the dairy contest too. That was crazy. What do you think about that, MJ?
What are you talking about?
I was gonna say the Beast from Beauty and the Beast won a pageant show. A transgender 19-year-old, I think it was 19, 20. Dude, like he was 25. He was so big, he was bigger than the other girls.
Oh my gosh.
Like the girls were standing in the upper stairs, and he was in the lower stair, and he was still taller than them. And it was a big person. The person was really big. And not only that, but didn't even look like a queen. He wouldn't even pass as a drag queen. Like they have competitions for these things. Like if they want to drag talent show, they have that. They could go to that.
Yes.
Why don't
I
they?
don't.
Why are
I
they
don't.
trying to go professional? Like if they have competitions for them for
Yes,
that
they do.
category. So why invade the females and then take away the college money and the money that would have gone to their future away from them, from females? That's what I just don't get it.
Well, it's similar to the one that was in the swimming competitions.
Yes, what was that dude?
Um,
The dude
I'm
who tried to be,
sorry if you weren't born with it, you aren't it.
I forgot his name. Or the hold on.
I don't know.
The swimming dude.
Same thing. It's not
No,
fair.
he swam for the NCAA.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, started losing there, so did a change, went over to the girls section so I could beat the girl. Big whoop.
What?
Yeah, that's what that was.
That's crazy. He still has the male, like
Exactly.
he's built male. He's not
Hmm.
because he chop his thing. He's a female. No, that doesn't work
No,
that way. That doesn't work that way.
not at
He's
all.
still
Just because you castrate a hog, don't make it a
mm,
sow.
no, still eat the neck. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's like
It's wrong.
it's
It's
wrong.
just wrong.
And I feel bad for the girls because hold on, I'm trying to find the video with the little girl. I want to show you what. Hold on, let me see if I can find it here. Fuck.
Excuse me.
My history because I have it. Um, let me see. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube. I don't have TV. I don't have cable. People are my entertainment. As a psychic, I watch all different type of weird things. Not weird, but just regular shows, but just shows. And a lot of real, like, when women get rejected and how women can handle being rejected. It's like, oh yeah, here's the crash. All right, I want to go first to the. Oh, this year's Christmas tree is a piece of shit. The Rockefeller Christmas tree.
Oh,
It's a crappy ass tree. The tree already fell apart. Like all the needles are falling off of it.
they already put it on. It already been in.
That shit looks like the fucking. That shit looks like Charlie's Brown Christmas tree.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it looks really sad. I want to know why they cut this tree. Like this tree needed to live. They just cut up a fucking weird tree. And it's little.
I didn't think that tree went in until the 1st of December.
No, they already put it. They already got it.
Oh,
Yeah, they already got it. Man, I'm surprised to see that magician card. That made my night. Like I'm gonna wrap up the show in 8 minutes. But the Christmas tree, it's I'll get a picture for tomorrow so you guys can see. And then the dude that looks like a lady. Okay. Hold on, let me take out the clown. Let me see. Oh. If you guys want to subscribe to this dude, you're more than welcome to. He has 35 subscribers, so if I'm coming to your channel, dude, that's for a reason. But let me see. It's the hold on. Let me see if I can find it. It's a dude that tries to look like a lady, wins the contest in New Hampshire. It's a pageant show.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring it up now. It's a listen to this. Biological man wins women beauty pageant. Biological men. That's the dude.
Oh, gross.
Look how big this dude is.
How is this dude biological? What is a female? A transneck?
She's a trans. He's a trans.
Oh, fuck him.
So they had all these other girls. Let me see if I can zoom in. No, I can't. Damn, I can't zoom in. But that's her winning. And they had all these girls. Let me see if I can put a picture of it. Yeah, this guy has it. So these are the other girls. Look how pretty they are. And then look at this.
Oh, gross.
Is this beauty?
No, it's not beauty. And people trying to blind you that way with news media.
Is this beauty? Look at this girl. Look at her. Look at this one. Like, are you kidding me? And then they're acting all surprised.
They're probably shocked.
And
I was saying,
look at the face this one puts.
Oh.
no.
Hold on. There's more. Hold on. Look at this picture. He's standing on the first step. He's taller than the girls that are standing like 1, 2, 3 steps, 4 maybe steps. And he's taller than almost to the 4th step or to the 3rd step. And these girls, this one, she looks like a shrimp compared to him.
She's dwarfed by him.
But none of these girls couldn't win. But they let this big, whatever this dress is, to win. Look at all the dresses they're wearing. Why is he allowed to wear a dress with a tail? And he's the only one that has a tail. I wonder who helped him fix this here for him. She's stepping on the dress. This girl right here. She should have been the queen. I think she was supposed to be the queen until they let this transsexual win and win the award.
Wow.
Yeah, she went to McDonald's after to eat. Okay, here's a close-up of all the girls.
Oh, gosh.
Look at all the girls. Look at him.
God, I think it's a sumo wrestler.
And then look at all these beautiful girls. Look, they even have a redhead. That's rare.
Wow.
They have a redhead. So, I mean, out of all these girls, who would you think would have won? If you just erase this, I wish I had an eraser. So I could just erase this here. Which girl who would you give the title to? I'm gonna go with her because she is devious. Because she's over here stepping on her dress. Look, her shoe is on the dress. That's a sign.
Yeah.
And then she's covering her feet with her dress. But this one is really reaching out to the dress. Because look how her legs are separated. And look how the girls here, they're together. And look how she's standing. So there's some I don't know. There's something funny going on. But maybe should have been the winner. And then they brought this monster in. Yeah, I heard he went celebrating. He went to McDonald's to eat. Yeah, he's. I think there's a video. Hold on. Let me see. Give me a sec. I'm gonna have to get off here soon. Damn, I had to go through it all
Don't worry
over.
about it. I'm not. Yeah, no thank you.
Hold on. Let me see. I have I watch so many freaking shows. Freaking YouTube. It's like YouTube. I don't know. It's a weird place. Let me see if Candace Owens has it. I don't think she has it. She has the pageant where she won, but there's one of them have. Oh man, they have the her eating McDonald's and she's drinking Diet Coke. I'm like, we've grown up, right? So, like, hold on, let me see if this one has it. This is okay. I can show this one. This is a picture of her. Let me share real quick. I have to go through like a mission to share. That's her. How would she win with that face? What is so adorable about this face? Like I don't get it. I don't know. Let's see if I have anything else about her. No, just about this picture. But she's the one that thing right there won. That man is a biological man. Much like a female.
Something else to shake somebody on. Something.
Someone just got ripped off of money. They were giving away $5,000 for scholarship. It's a women's award. It's not a biological men award. That's money off of those little girls. Like one of those girls could have gone to college.
Yeah.
Like had at least some of the books paid for, and they would have got a sponsorship too. Because they won a pageant. I don't know. Where is this world coming to? Are we coming to the end yet? Has it gotten any more crazy, or is it going to get more? I think it's going to get more. We still got a war to go through. So Biden still got three more years. Oh, 2 more years. But it's funny I said 3.
Yeah. Watch your mouth.
Oh, man. Maybe gonna try to delay the election. Yeah.
That's how you can lead away one. Get the country in a war.
Yeah. I mean, I think we need a president like, I don't know, Brad DeSantis. He's one that's been fighting with Trump lately. That's the reason because DeSantis has gotten a lot of attention, and Trump is jealous. And I don't think them working as a team. It would be nice if Trump would run for president, but DeSantis will be vice president. I think it would be something that would be pretty cool if it happened. But they're bickering right now. I think they're doing it on purpose. because they know the media already. So they could start shit, you know? But they taking it like, you know, it's mental games. It's all mental. Like, do you really believe? I'm not even gonna say it because I can't say it on YouTube because YouTube is just gonna censor me. Oh, MJ stepped out. Oh wow, is that her or was this another her? No, I think that's another her. I don't think that's her. But I'm gonna get off here. I'll be back on tomorrow. Thanks, Ollie, and thanks, Angel. And
Yeah,
Okay.
Rick, and I'll see you again tomorrow, depending on what time you go live, because I have to work about 6.5 to 7.5 hours there. But I'll see you whenever I get the chance to come on again. And love you, Rick. They're always great being up here with you.
thank you. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll come on tomorrow. I have physical therapy tomorrow. So,
And you have a great day tomorrow too there, and have a great Monday morning too.
yeah, I need the physical therapy. I need Phil to work on me. But thank you, MJ, for showing up. And I'll be back on tomorrow.
All
Try to
right.
catch you tomorrow. Good night.
All right. Good night. Thanks for coming by.
Okay, you stay warm, Rick. I don't know what I'm talking about. You like the cold, but yeah, I'll hook you up tomorrow.
All right. Have a good
All
night.
right,
See you on
bye-bye.
the flip side.